Hey! Sorry, I'm being weird. Sunday morning, you have to exercise your mind. This is Tyler, Big Turd Ward of the Fantasy Red Zone, coming at you live. When I say live, this time I actually mean it. From my garage. So I'm here to go over breaking fantasy football news. I'm here to answer your start-sit questions. I am here to freeze my ball off in the garage. Because it's fucking freezing, dude. It's like I'm pretty sure it's 30 degrees in here right now. I need to get a thermometer to let me know when I can use my computer in here. All right, people. Aaron Rodgers could practice next week and is aiming for a Week 16 return. Do I like Aaron Rodgers? Yes. Do I think Aaron Rodgers likes attention? Fucking A, dude. Fucking A, man. So, yeah, I do not think that Aaron Rodgers is going to be returning anytime soon. And I think what Week 17 is against the goddamn Cleveland Browns. So he's going to be rushing back from a major injury to like a 5-9 team going against the Cleveland Browns. So, I mean, if I was hurting for quarterbacks, I would pick up Aaron Rodgers and put him on my IR. But, dude, he's already talking about Week 16. That's fucking crazy, man. I mean, I'm watching him, throw the ball on the sidelines. He's got to like rock back and forth and shit. I mean, I know Tim Boyle is bad, but don't rush back, dude. I just did the top 10 or 12 players for next year. Breece Hall is up there. If you want Breece Hall to stay up there, Aaron Rodgers, you better not fucking come back too early. So I thought that was pretty crazy, man. And that's Ian Crap Report, a crap report, because I don't like Ian Rappaport. I think he's cool, but his fucking information sucks sometimes, man. As much as I hate Adam Schefter, at least the shit is real. Let's see. Yeah, the numbers are out. I was talking to Jason about this last night. Austin Eckler hit 13 miles an hour on his long run, Week 11. I know I can run 13 miles an hour. Michael Scott could run 30-something miles an hour, for God's sakes. And he is just a manager of an office. So, Austin Eckler, dude. He is surviving by opportunity right now, but I have noticed, and I talked about this, his efficiency has been shit. And except for that first game when him and Josh Kelly went off, like I have not seen much. And when Josh Kelly went off as well. We saw what Josh Kelly is too. He's not good either. So, yeah, dude, Austin Eckler. I tried to trade for him. Hey, on lunch break, man, I have my phone leaning on a package of Oreos because I don't have a phone stand. Hopefully those Oreos are double stuffed. If you're my wife, you know what, dude? I get forced to eat lemon Oreos repeatedly because that's what my wife likes. I like that double stuff, normal Oreos. Hey, Jamie, good seeing you, man. Haven't heard from you for a while. I don't think I was. Yeah, I wasn't even here last week, so I was driving through Oregon right now, listening to a book on tape because that's what I like to do when I travel. Man, now that I'm married, I'm realizing that I don't get to listen to my own music. And I don't get to eat my own Oreos. But you know what? That's fine with me. All right, dude. So, yeah, Aaron Rodgers, dude, coming back. Well, I'll believe it when I see it, and I don't want to see it. So, Aaron Rodgers, dude. I know it was sounding good when the Jets were doing better, but they are not doing so hot, man. And your offensive line is just fucked. I've got some loose rankings. Let's see. I already have like 7 people on my waiver wire list from the Thursday night games. Or not Thursday night games, the Thanksgiving games and the Friday game. Let me see if anybody else has responded. So, yeah, if you have any questions, man, hit me up. I'm supposed to write on this board, but when it's 32 degrees in here, it is like, dude, you write on a dry erase on that board, it's not coming off. I'm like, I got to scrub like an asshole, dude. So I'm not writing on that board unless I have to. I'm going to do it for the waiver wire show because that is our best show as far as subscribers go. Let's see what else is happening in this world, dude. Yeah, so everybody's talking about, dude, this is like the 50th quarterback that's starting this week. 50th, like, it's crazy, dude. This fucking year is crazy. Well, Jake Browning, man, he'll become the 50th different quarterback to start a game this season. That's actually down from last year. Through 12 games last season, there were 53 quarterbacks. 12 games in 2021, there were 50. Through 12 games in 2020, there were 52. So average, dude, is like 50 to 53. Which is pretty crazy, man. Like all the rules that they put in place for these quarterbacks to stay healthy. And that shit ain't happening. I think this is what? I've got a picture. I took a screenshot of this tweet. Uh, dude, this like is this gonna be like the NFL's trying to avoid like the fifth straight game in a row without a quarterback having a major injury? And I was like, "What?" This is Adam Schefter hoping to avoid this becoming the fifth straight week that a quarterback has suffered a season-ending injury. So I just think I think that quarterbacks are getting injured the same amount at the same rate. But the season-ending injuries are just fucking up this year, dude. So that's the problem there. Let's see. Hey, man, I'm thinking of starting Njoku over Ingram. Let me look at my rankings. I threw some loose rankings together. Off the top of my head, dude, I know that Ingram has not been doing great, even when he blew up, dude. It's just his ceiling has been shit. And whereas Njoku, yeah, at Denver, and I just watched Denver bracket my fucking Kelsey and just shut him down. But that's not what they're going to be doing to they're more concerned about the wide receivers there. Where's my Evan Ingram? So I have Evan Ingram 2 slots. I've got Njoku ranked 7th at Denver. Yeah, I mean, I think Njoku is probably your best bet there. Evan Ingram I've got ranked behind Dalton Schultz, which is right behind Njoku. So yeah, I mean, god dang it, man. When I did these rankings, I knew I was like, I should like write down an explanation. And then I was like, you know what? I'm drunk. I'm kidding. I wasn't drunk. I was drunk in different ways. And I just didn't do it. I just did my rankings. But yeah, dude. Sorry. I should have charged my phone before I came out here too. Let me look at Njoku real fast. And let me get to that next question. Let me look at the next question too. What's up, bro? Hey, what's up, Miguel? Do you think about starting Kyron? Fuck, dude. I know he's limited, but the last time he went against Arizona, he had 150 yards and a touchdown and all these receptions. And if you're also like the offensive line for the Rams is a target of mine. That's why I'm targeting my start of the week is Matthew Stafford. I would start Kyron Williams, dude, because I'm telling you, dude. Let me look at my rankings real fast. But I'm telling you, man, like we are going to revert back to running backs being super important next year. And Kyron Williams, man, I was thinking about putting him in my first round next year, but you don't know what I just couldn't do it. He's got to be a second round pick. And Kyron Williams, top 12 running back. So yeah, he is. I have him as a top play this week in a 12-man league as a running back 1. So yeah, dude, I would go with I would be a little bit afraid, but at the same time, they need a running back so bad in that fucking system right now, dude. So and they're going to use the shit out of him until I mean Ronnie Rivers they kind of trusted. Yeah, dude, Njoku, 15 targets. Holy shit. I thought he got hyper targeted by the whoever that quarterback was that came in. Dude, Njoku, 9 targets, 15 targets. How am I not paying attention to Njoku? Holy shit. So yeah, dude, Njoku over Ingram. Should I start Williams or White today? Ooh, boy. Let me look at my rankings real fast. I would probably say White, but didn't he pop up on the injury report? Fuck. Dude, I think that's what it was. Let me look. I think I actually have Kyron Williams over Rachaad White today. Indianapolis's front 7 is pretty good. You can throw on Indianapolis. Or let me look at the Indianapolis's versus what kind of points are they giving up to the? I got all this shit queued up today, man. Freezing my ball off, dude. Go get your hey, testicular cancer is real, man. Go get checked out. What the fuck? What was I doing again? Oh yeah, I was looking at oh my god. Good thing I do this live. White had a knee issue. Yeah, dude. I would that's what I was looking at. Oh, I was looking at Indianapolis versus running backs. But yeah, I would probably err on the side of Kyron Williams, dude, coming back. I know White has been so good. Too bad you couldn't start both of them because I do like that. But yeah, White with the knee issue. That popped up late in the week, and I hate that stuff, dude. Like, that's when they actually become limited and things. When they practice through it throughout the week, that's when I'm okay with it. But when it's like after Wednesday, dude, I got a problem with it. Oh, yeah, running backs. Indianapolis Colts. Where are the Colts, man? It looks like you can run on the Colts. Oh, my God, dude. The Colts are terrible against the run now. Yeah. Yeah. You can run on the Colts, apparently. Holy shit. So that is actually a good matchup for Rachaad White. It's just the knee issue that's holding him back. So I would start Kyren Williams over Rachaad White because of the knee. And Kyren Williams, dude, if he's playing, is a top 5 running back. And I know they had him limited, but still, I've heard so much shit, dude, about they just need him so bad. I'm kind of just leaning towards Kyren Williams, man. Like the Rams need to win and they need a running game. Rachaad White, dude, they might limit a little bit. As a Colts fan, Colts D sucks. Yeah. Well, dude, they were actually, I know they just cut Darius Leonard, which is insane, Jamie. I thought that was crazy because that Darius Leonard, man, was like, what was he, the rookie defensive player of the year a couple years ago, 3 years ago, maybe something like that. And I don't know who's going to pick him up, dude. Probably the fucking 49ers or some shit. But whatever. Yeah, if Rachaad White plays, I do have him as like a borderline top 10, running back 1. It's just, like I said, I just hate late injuries. I would definitely go with Kyren Williams over that. I'm excited for Kyren Williams too, man. People forgot how awesome he was. I get all these Rams games because I live in Northern California, Northern California, not fucking not San Francisco, which is like, Central California. Dude, I'm gonna get a cold in here. K. William, fucking A, dude. He is gonna will your team to hopefully double-digit fantasy points. But yeah, dude, Rachaad White has been amazing this year. As far as like workhorse running backs, dude, Rachaad White has been a workhorse running back. Let me see what else. If you guys have any other questions, just hit me up. So yeah, Joe Burrow, dude, set for wrist surgery on Monday. Yeah, and they are still investigating that. That fucking shit should have been reported, dude. He had that injury the day before, and it did not even come out. I told somebody to start Joe Burrow over somebody else. I was like, why would you not start Joe Burrow? Yeah. I didn't know his wrists exploded. So whatever, dude. The Pittsburgh Steelers will be targeting George Pickens more and giving more carries to Jaylen Warren. So yeah, they should be giving more carries to Jaylen Warren, and they should be targeting George Pickens more. Apparently, that is the quick change after Matt Canada's demise. Blame Canada, apparently, dude. K. Williams, Jay Warren, Stevenson. Who to start, dude? It's funny I just said that. That's crazy. Let me look at my rankings, but off the top of my head, I'd say Kyren Williams. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Kyren Williams for sure over that. God dang it, dude. Why did I forget the third person already? Oh, Stevenson. I need to see Stevenson too. Yeah, dude. I go Kyren. You got to go Kyren, dude. I mean, I've got Ramondre Stevenson as a number 20 right now against the Giants. So I think I see that game being like, it's going to be a shit show, dude. I mean, unless DeVito scores a lot of points and actually plays a good game, that's going to be a low scoring game again. Rachaad White, I have like a top 15. Jaylen Warren, I have 2 slots ahead. Ramondre Stevenson. I mean, they're both doing like 50-50 right now, dude. Ramondre Stevenson, one of the biggest disappointments of the year, dude. Jaylen Warren, Jason traded for him. He's actually been doing pretty well, and now he just traded him for Trey McBride. I told him to do that. The only thing that worries me about that is Zach Ertz. But yeah, dude, Jaylen Warren coming off that last game is when you were probably going to get the most out of him as far as trade value. My hands are hurting. Appreciate you, my guy. Hey, dude. Joe, I appreciate you. Joe Hernandez. Whoo. Thanks for watching, man. I'm all freezing my fucking ball off out here. It makes me feel good when that's actually for something. You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying? All right, dude. Let me see. Let me keep on scrolling down this thing. Cheat code. Yeah, and I do want to say the top 2 picks for next season. Dude, Christian McCaffrey is averaging like 5 more points per game than other running backs. That is like Travis Kelce type dominance from last year. That's why we drafted Travis Kelce early last year or this year, anyways, because you do not get that point differential between running backs or wide receivers, man, for the most part. But this season, dude, Christian McCaffrey and Tyreek Hill have been averaging like 5 more points than their coworkers. You know what I'm saying? And that has been like the biggest deal. So I just missed out on. I was going to draft Tyreek Hill like number 5 overall, and somebody drafted him, and I had to get fucking Kelce, which is okay. He's just been kind of just other tight ends have been performing well. Is there any bad weather games, dude? That's so funny you say that, Jamie, because that was the one thing I did not look. Weather, that's a wide receiver report. Weather report right here. I like the Roto Wire weather report. So Packers. Oh well, yeah, that's all. That. Let's see. Clear, domed, rainy. 100% chance of rain. 46 degrees, dude. I told you to start Joe Mixon Well, shit. I got man, cats, dude. Cat hairs are insane. It is going to be 100% chance of rain and 46 degrees, dude. The Steelers at the Bengals. Look for Jalen Warren because both these quarterbacks suck, man. This field's going to be a mess. Woo. Look for the running backs to take over in that game. Mixon, dude. Probably should go up a couple rankings, couple slots in my rankings. It's going to be 33% chance rain. Dude, the Panthers at the Titans, and everything I've been seeing, I should have Derrick Henry higher, man. Like, I think Derrick Henry is like below Kyron Williams for me right now. Like 13. Let me look. Let me look at this shit real quick. I was like, when I was doing this, I was like, am I high, dude? Is he really this low? Dude, Derrick Henry, man. I mean, how can you put him? I mean, I have him below Raheem Mostert, behind. Oh my God. Yeah. It's just, what are you going to do with Derrick Henry right now? I tried trading for him, man. Not good. So yeah, those are the let's see if there's anything else, dude. It's gonna be 39 degrees. Browns at Broncos. It's colder than that in my garage right now where I'm sitting. But I'm not getting hit, dude. I'm not wearing fucking shit. I'm not wearing chin straps. Oh, maybe. Oh, mama. Johnny Bravo, cartoon of the century if you're a kid. If you were a kid and you're like 37 years old now, I think I'm 40, but then every time I ask my wife, I'm like, oh, I'm 38? No, I'm 37. Oh my God, I'm so young. This is amazing. Very cloudy, 41% chance of rain. Bills at Eagles. I do have DeAndre Swift, I think, as a top 3 running back play this week, dude. Because dude, all the good running backs have terrible matchups, man. Austin Eckler versus Baltimore, Alvin Kamara at Atlanta, Jonathan Taylor versus Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay cannot stop a fucking pass, but they can stop the run, for God's sakes. Dude, so it's pretty bad. I actually had Tony Pollard ranked pretty high because I hate Washington. I like Washington, but dude, their defense is god awful, man. Their defense is god awful. If you want to start anybody against Washington, just do it. So, and they're like, oh man, Tony Pollard, he's right now. Yeah, he's right. He just went against the Carolina Panthers and the Washington Commandeers, man. So I was the one. I mean, Pollard was on my bust list. I was like, dude, people forget that he had a broken leg. Do people forget that he had a broken leg? Dowdle will be on my waiver wire show. He only had 3 rushes and then that 1 reception for that touchdown. But they did not run the ball that much anyways, dude. And Dowdle looks so much better than Pollard. I just think that they're just going to feed Pollard until they have to, unless they have to make that transition. But the way they've been beating up on teams in the record right now, they just want to look smart. They're going to keep going with. They're going to keep on going with Pollard. Washington or Dallas is not a team that really experiments much with trying to get other players. And oh shit, I just erased my my breaking news, man. Which I just go to. A lot of times I just go to Reddit and go, "What's hot?" See what the kids are talking about, dude. You know what? I should go to news, see what's happening right now, because this is where you see all the Joe Mixon or Ramondre Stevenson. Nope. Roster change. Well, see, look at this. Oh, I'm in the wrong fantasy football thing. This is all, man, I'm sorry, guys. Let me see if there's any questions being asked. So, yeah, as far as bad weather games, there's a couple 100% rain games, dude, and a couple freezing games with a slight chance of rain, but no snow. I think, like I said, Joe Mixon, look out for Joe Mixon and Jalen Warren. And I even though they say they're going to get Jalen Warren involved, I bet you that Najee Harris is still probably the one that with the higher odds to get a goddamn touchdown. Let me see. Okay, now I'm in the right one. You want to go to the fantasy football one with 2 million subscribers, dude. There's one with like 100 subscribers, and it's terrible. Ooh, shit. Eagles left tackle Lane Johnson downgraded to questionable with a groin injury. I just said DeAndre Swift. I am a Jalen Swift. I am a Jalen Hurts. God, dude, that's the owner. And dude, Lane Johnson. There's like their second best tackle. Well, actually, the best tackle is the Hawaiian dude now. He's like PFF's like one of the highest graded tackles. But Lane Johnson ain't no slouch. We need Lane Johnson in there, dude. That's like the latest breaking news. 17 minutes. Nothing I see really. Cowboys. We're looking at defenses to pick up in the playoffs. Apparently, I think it's Miami defense. Shit, and somebody else. I was able to get the Kansas City Chiefs defense. If you can get Kansas City Chiefs defense, they're pretty much going against 3 backup quarterbacks in the Zay Jones is in. Well, you know what that means? That means that Calvin Ridley's going to have a 20-point game. So if you have Calvin Ridley, fire him up. Because I think it was 4 games or 3 games with Zay Jones, and 3 games with 20-point whatevers. Woo! I got 30 minutes out here in the freezing cold, people. I'm gonna get sick out here for you, probably. If I get sick, though, that just means I get to stay home from work. So let's do it, man. Let's fucking do it. Okay, let me see. Oh yeah, you know what? I'll go over some on my early waiver wire list, people. Tyjae Spears. I haven't even done the research on this because I haven't played yet. Keaton Mitchell, dude, has a great matchup today. He should pop off. Okay, the matchup has offensive line versus the fucking Chargers. Just look for them to pop off. Keaton Mitchell, he's on your waiver wires. Not on mine, but he should be on yours. Ty Chandler should be picked up in all leagues. Tyjae Spears should be fucking owned, dude. I mean, come on, man. And somebody's like, what's all the hype with Tyjae Spears on Reddit? And I was like, dude, just go watch the games, man. You're like, this guy gets the ball and he does some crazy ass move and gets 10 yards. Like, he is super explosive. He's not slight. He's pretty thick. It's just, he has Derrick Henry, who has slowed down. Derrick Henry needs volume at this point in his career. He's not just busting off like 70-yard runs. He needs to like grind it down and then get that 70-yard run. So let me make sure nobody's asking me any questions. Nope. All right, I'm going to keep on going. Jeff Wilson Jr. I would spend $1 on Jeff Wilson Jr. Dude, he had 14 touches to Mostert's 20, and I am a Mostert owner. I was watching that game, and they were like, oh, look at this physical back. This is what we need. Fucking blah, blah, blah. And, dude, they kept on running it. He was on the field a lot. I have not checked out the snap count just yet. It has not been updated. But, yeah, I would not be surprised if it was very similar snap count. Achane is not guaranteed to play next week. They're going to be careful with this knee injury. They are going to make playoffs. So they want to make a deep run, and for them to make a run, dude, they are going to need Achane. So I expect Mostert to be the man in this offense for the next whatever weeks. But I do think that Jeff Wilson Jr. is probably worth a flex in certain situations moving forward. And dude, Raheem Mostert this is the first year he's not been injured. So yeah, you might want to check that shit out because Jeff Wilson Jr. would be a running back 2 without Mostert there. Let me see. All right, I'm going to continue forward. Rico Dowdle, talked about him. They do host Seattle next week. They give up the 3rd most points to running backs. There is a chance that Rico Dowdle could be a flex option next week for you. And I already talked about him. Demario Douglas, I don't have the research on him yet because he has not played. But that fool is still available in like 60% of leagues. And he leads the you can't get a number 1 wide receiver on a team on the waiver wire, given that team fucking sucks. But dude, Demario Douglas is like at least get you 7 points, man, like in a game. So worth owning. Dude, Noah Brown is still available in like a lot of leagues. He's out this week. He was out last week with that knee injury. But he had 250 plus yard games, and I want a piece of CJ Stroud, and he owns the slot. It's going to be him or goddamn Bobby Trees. And give me the rapport that I've seen with Noah Brown is way more than I've seen with Robert Woods. So yeah, they do host Denver next week, and Denver's got those great cornerbacks, man. They only give up the 8th fewest points to running backs or whatever, to wide receivers. Let's see. I'm gonna go over all this again later on in my waiver wire show, but you're getting the sneak peek. Oh, dude, did you see Curtis Samuel? I would spend $10 on Curtis Samuel, dude. 9 receptions on 12 targets, 100 yards. Thanksgiving game. Jason, I'm relying on you, you dickhead. You told me when we were playing video games that he's the only wide receiver that has a 100-yard game versus Dallas this season. So that's a big time. Big time. He led the team in targets, only wide receiver. Yeah, that blah, blah, blah. Dealing with a toe injury over the 3 previous games, missing one of those games, and been like non-existent in the 2 other. I think it was turf toe. And that's some real shit, man. Like I just jammed my toe the other day on a dog bone. I thought I died. And I'm not playing football. So toes are important in football. They got those tiny little cleats, man. I could imagine. So they host Miami next week. They are giving up the 7th most points to wide receivers. Dude, Curtis Samuel with Sam Howell throwing the goddamn ball, man. Come on. And that defense is terrible now. They traded everybody away. I like that. I like it a lot. All right, I'm gonna keep on going, dude. Don't forget to give this video a like. I hate begging for likes, but I am a like slut. So I'll shake it, shake it, shake it. Okay, Michael Wilson. Sorry, guys. Like I said, it's early in the morning and you got to exercise your mind. Michael Wilson, dude. He's out again. So I'm pretty sure he's out again. I need to do the write up on him because he's not going to play. So nothing's going to change with him. But like I said, man, he is a rookie, a 3rd round or 2nd round rookie drafted by this dude. They compared him to Puka Nacua. TJ Houshmandzadeh put his stamp on this dude and Puka for their route running. You watch this guy, man. When he had his blow up game, his route running is so clean, man. Crisp and crispy. So you know what the difference between crispy and crunchy is? Crispy is with the front of your teeth. Crunchy is the feel that you get in the back of your teeth. I watched a lot of cooking shit. Thought that was interesting. But Michael Wilson, dude, he's going to blow up. I love Kyler Murray's playoff schedule. Arizona's playoff schedule is insane. Pick up Michael Wilson before you have to pay for him if you have the room, dude. I'm in a 12-man league. At this point in the year, you're just picking fools. Shake it up. Oh, yeah. Shake it. Shake it. Shake it up. I got a like. Yeah. Thanks, man. God, dude. All right, man. The things we do by ourselves. It's weird. I think I'm by myself, but I'm broadcasting my life to the goddamn world. I don't even like people that much, man. I avoid crowds, and here I am. I don't know, but I love fantasy football, so there you go. Jordan Love. All right, he's on the list. He's making the list. I talk shit about Jordan Love. Oh my god, I'm not even plugged in, am I? I never even plugged in my 1 second. I got to plug in my power. Oh, it was plugged in. So, man, I don't know if I've been laggy. I apologize because my power was not plugged in. That sucks. One time I did this with my internet not plugged in. I'm doing this in the garage, man. It was the Matrix was freezing up all over the place on that day. Okay, plug in that heater too. Yeah, dude. If I can ever afford a heater, man, they've got some awesome little portable heaters around here. Yeah, Mixon, Kyren, Puka. Dude, Mixon, Kyren. Fuck, that sucks. Because I was like, let me look at my all these Kyren, man. I'm high on Kyren, okay? I'm high on Kyren. We talked about last time he went against Arizona, 150 yards, a touchdown, dominated that game. And there's going to be, now that Kyler's there, they're going to be having to score more points. So he's probably not going to have the rushing opportunity that he once had. Let me look at my my rankings real fast. So it was what, Kyren or Mixon? And then I love Puka, dude. If you're in a half-point PPR or more, I would put Puka in there pretty much no matter what with a hobbled Kyren. And I love the matchup for Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford is my start of the week. It's all about clean pocket. He's like a top 5 quarterback from a clean pocket, and Arizona cannot generate a pass rush right now. Full PPR, dude. We're going Puka. You want that Puka? I'll hit you up in 1 second, Roman. But yeah, you want Puka in your with that full PPR, and then I'm thinking Kyren over Mixon. But dude, Mixon's going to be a great play with 100% rain and freezing. But let me look and see where my Mixon is. Yeah, I'm going with Kyren Williams, dude. I've got Joe Mixon as a running back 2, and I've got Kyren Williams as a borderline running back 1, too. So I do have Kyren Williams ranked ahead of Mixon today. But with the weather, I do think that Mixon should get a little slight bump in production. I don't really trust Breece Hall. All right, Jamie. Yeah, I don't really fucking trust Breece Hall right now anyways, dude. That offensive line and that whole dynamic is just shit. So, but McBride or Pop, dude, I love Douglas, man. And who am I thinking Pop? Why can't I think of Pop Douglas? But McBride, man. So we're going flex. Dude. Michael Wilson is out. I think that Marquise Brown is hobbled. Kyron Williams is going to have to throw to somebody, dude. Trey McBride, I think, is a great. Demario Douglas, yeah. So Demario Douglas, I love Demario Douglas, man. Let me look at my rankings for Demario Douglas, though, dude, real fast, because I was like, I think I might go McBride with the hobbled, with the receiving core all messed up for the Cardinals right now. And McBride's been feasting anyways, dude. And did I say it was a full PPR? Let me look. Yeah, full PPR, dude. I'm probably going McBride just because say it's a 50-50, right? Like, I do love Demario Douglas. I think that he's a flex option. But do I want a piece of whatever the fuck New England is rolling out there today? And it's against the Giants, who play good defense every once in a while, like weird shit. I do not trust anything of that. I do trust Kyler Murray to score points. So go with the quarterback that you trust. I am not trusting whatever is going on in New England right now. Yeah, dude, sorry. And I love Demario Douglas. I'm just like, but if you have the option, if it's a 50-50, dude. So, like, I think Demario Douglas he's one of my secret starts of the week. Do I have my paper right here? Oh, I do. Holy shit. The Giants play man coverage at a third highest rate in the NFL, and they are bottom 10 man coverage rate and defensive yards, covered. Everything is just shitty. They play man all the time, and they're bad at it. And then Mario Douglas is the lone Patriots wide receiver that's good against man. But again, who's throwing the ball, dude? I do not. Let's just go with the safe floor of McBride and potential boom play. That's what I would do. Man, is somebody up? Somebody's messing with my shit. I got windows in this garage, but I can't see it. Pick 4, full PPR. Dude, Swift. Swift is a top 5 play for me. I think he's a top 3 running back today. It's going to be heavy rain, dude. But the Lane Johnson injury does scare me. Again, though, they have enough offensive linemen there. Give me DeAndre Swift. And then, dude, Bijan, McBride, Kincaid. Fuck. Am I going Kincaid or okay, this one's, I need to look see if I'm going McKincaid. I think I'm going Kincaid over McBride, but let me look at this real fast. I think that's what I'm doing. Let me look at my rankings. See, I did my rankings when I was like, lucid. And I wake up on a Sunday morning and I'm like, oh, yeah. So, dude, Trey McBride, I have tight end 4. And I have Dalton Kincaid above him. Tight end 3. He's going against Philadelphia, dude. Give me some pass catchers going against Philadelphia, especially with and I think this is the last week without Dawson Knox. So I do have Trey McBride as a top 4 play, but guess what, dude? I got Kincaid as a top 3. So Kincaid I have as a top 3 tight end play this week, dude. That's crazy. I remember I was talking shit about Kincaid pre-draft. I was like, this guy's 25 years old and Dawson Knox is good, man. Well, as soon as Dawson Knox went out, everything changed. But yeah, I would go Swift. Pick 4. I would go Swift. I'd go Bijan. Ooh, PPR. Ooh. No, I'd go Swift and Bijan. Those are your 2 running backs. And then, God, dude, I would go Jaylen Warren probably as my flex, and then Kincaid as my tight end. If that makes sense. So Swift, Bijan as your running backs, and then Warren as your flex, and then Kincaid as your tight end. That's what I would do. I don't think I would have McBride over Warren. I have Adams. All right, here we go, Jamie. Yeah, dude. Adams, man. Dell, Puka, and Jefferson. Not sure who to bench if Jefferson comes back. Woo! You're living. Yeah, those are first world problems there, Jamie. Those are first world problems. And so, like, I like I said, I live on the West Coast. I've been watching these Raider games. I like what I see. But at the same time, do I like what I see more out of Tank Dell? Yeah, probably. And do I like what I see more out of Puka? Dude, Puka's, like I said, that schedule. Out of Jefferson. So you're starting Jefferson. You cannot have you've waited this long. You've invested in Jefferson so much. You are not letting Jefferson sit on your bench, okay? That's just not an option. Whatever. If he fucking doesn't do good, you're riding that. You're like the captain in Titanic. You're gonna go down with the ship. And I'll play the violin for you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Adams, man, that's the question. Are you going to be benching Adams for Dell or Puka? That is crazy, dude. Let me look at my rankings real fast. I forgot where I put Devontae Adams still. Am I still putting Devontae Adams high? Given I am a Devontae Adams owner. No, dude, like Devontae Adams, dude. I have him as like ranked 15th today. Puka Nacua, like I have like 12th. Tank Dell, I have 10th. Okay. So right now I'd be like, you should definitely bench. Isn't that crazy, Jamie? We're living in a crazy world here, man. You and I both drafted Devontae Adams and got Puka at the same time, I'm pretty sure. And I have, who I have is I have Keenan Allen as well. I think you have Keenan Allen as well, too. But yeah, dude, Puka Nacua and Tank Dell, better plays than Devontae Adams this week. So I'm assuming that's what you're going to be doing going forward. That's fucking crazy, man. That's crazy. Let's see. I was going over Jordan Love. Dude, Jordan Love, I was saying that you could actually pick him up in fantasy. Man, they are. I hate flip-flopping on people. I still don't trust Jordan Love, man. I don't trust it. But whatever's happening, it's working out. I mean, as far as fantasy goes, back-to-back 22-plus point weeks. And what they have Kansas City next week. That's a bad matchup for him. But then they get the Giants and Tampa Bay. So he's got a couple good matchups. I can see in the next 3 weeks, he'll probably be a top, maybe a top 12 quarterback or something like that. But man, these experts are like, oh, now they're comparing him to Aaron Rodgers' first year. Oh, he's got as many this and this. Is like, dude, come on, man. You guys were just saying he's a bust. You guys got to get rid of him. They have to draft a quarterback and never play Jordan Love again. And now they're like, oh, Jordan Love is the best. So like, am I a fantasy football analyst? I guess, because I spend goddamn thousands of hours towards this shit. But yeah, dude, this mainstream media shit, as far as like hopping on one side, extremes, man, I'm trying to avoid that. That's just like, I mean, I do see that Jordan Love is being startable in fantasy, but I still don't believe him as him being like NFL quarterback. And he is from my hometown, dude. Bakersfield, the butthole of America. If you know anything about Bakersfield, just keep on fucking driving, man. Okay, let me see. Let me re-up this. Let's see, like 15 more minutes, man. Then I got to go eat a PB&J and some Choco milk. I got leftovers still, man. I made stuffing with 7 cloves of garlic, and it is amazing. I don't know how much stuffing I made. I made so much. I still have that. I still have a little bit of turkey left. Just a little bit, man. Just a little bit. All right, still, dude. Lane Johnson downgraded to questionable is still the newest thing that I can find. I'll go to another breaking news site, man. Let me see if there's anything like breaking news. And I went over all of my waiver wire picks, ads for week 13. There probably will be about 10 to 12 more players added between here and then when it comes out after the afternoon games. Sorry, it did not come out last week. I was driving through Oregon and Washington. I had to go to a place where baby gets a shower. It was insane, dude. Baby showers are insane. I didn't know I had to show up, dude. All right, let me go do the thing. Kyren Williams, ankle is expected to serve as the team's lead back. Yeah, no shit. This is the other one. Darius Slayton, neck is active for week 12's game. Darius Slayton, I think, was he one of my secret starts? Oh, secret start of the week, dude. Played man coverage, top 5 rate, and Slayton kills man. So when you're looking at wide receivers to start, you kind of want to see how well he does against certain coverages and what kind of coverages that team runs. And that's how we've been hitting on a lot of our wide receivers as of late. But Jason and I both missed on our who did I tell this? I said to start DK Metcalf. I was like, oh my God, DK Metcalf. Because the way that the 49ers give up their points to wide receivers. But dude, over the last 3 weeks, the 49ers, man, that acquisition of Chase Young has changed a lot of shit. So there will be wrenches in our wheels like that sometimes when things are changing mid-season. You can't just rely on data. I should have known better because I did watch one of those 49ers games and I should have been like, oh shit, they're a different team now. But I saw Hufanga was out and I was like, dude, I love Hufanga, man. Hufanga was like that safety. Hufanga, man. So here we go. Rachaad White, knee is active. So we talked about him earlier. I am downgrading him a little bit, but he does have a great matchup versus the Colts. I know I have him below Kyren Williams, but I think he's probably going to end up as a running back 1 this week. I think I just put a little bit too much weight into his knee, which hopefully he can put weight into himself. Damian Pierce, dude, is officially active. Oh, shit. Well, I have new subscriber, man. Jacob Shepard. I don't know if you're watching this right now, but thank you so much. I think you might be number 650 for us. I can't remember, dude. Maybe 649. I don't know. Hey, we need your help out there, people. We need to hopefully eventually get enough people to watch this to get paid a little bit of money so we can invest more money into this, man. Like I'm only paying like for the streaming service right now, $20 a month. I'm still paying off my laptop I had to buy for this thing. Thank God for those payment plans with no interest, if you know what I'm talking about. Again, so Dameon Pierce, dude, if he is playing, I think that he is a flex option. The way that this offense has been running the ball, it does scare me. Devin Singletary has looked like the better running back, and like I said, dude, Dameon Pierce in all running back metrics have been like bottom 30, like 30th, man, like explosive. This, that, yards after contact, like making people miss. Last season, he was like top 5 and all that. So I don't know what the fuck happened to Dameon Pierce, dude. It's a different running back scheme and stuff. It's just not working for him. 649. Thank you, Jason. I did not know you were there, Jason. Why don't you? You're being awful quiet. So I talked about who is New England going to roll out this week. I actually like Mac Jones. That'd be my better option, dude. I don't like Mac Jones. I think he's kind of a dickhead, but still, because he grabs people's crotches and acts like he doesn't, man. Own it like a man. Be like, yeah, I grabbed that dude's crotch. Come at me, bro. He will start. So I do like Demario Douglas more than I would if it was, don't worry, be zappy. Aaron Rodgers again. Yeah, fuck Aaron Rodgers and fuck that Ian Crap report. Amari DeMarcado is expected to play. So I don't know if he played last week or if he just got injured. But again, dude, James Conner is the running back you want to own. They are hobbled a little bit, so look for maybe James Conner to catch more passes. I don't think he caught. I think he might have had like one target last week. Joe Burrow, yeah, blah blah blah. Zay Flowers is expected to play. Okay, and I forget what there was. I thought was Zay Flowers one of my. Oh no, he was not one of my secret. I thought that was good, dude. Odell Beckham, but I do want to say Odell Beckham shoulders is expected to play, and who's going to fill in? I said that Odell Beckham, if they play heavy man, is the man. He's like when people play heavy man against him, he gets a lot of targets. And after Mark Andrews went out last week, that's what he did. So is that a factor of them playing a lot of man, or is it because of Mark Andrews going out? I do think OBJ was worth picking up. He was on my waiver wire. Let's see. And while Jason appeared. Oh, Jamie, you're funny, man. You're funny. Yeah, dude, I'm hoping for Emma Holmes bounce back game, dude, in the Las Vegas Dome. Yeah, me too, dude. And ever since Denver started bracketing Kelsey, I'm wondering if that's going to be. I was worried that was going to be happening with Kelsey. Now I'm even more worried about that. The Las Vegas actually is playing a lot better defense these days with Antonio Pierce, and they know how to run the ball. You know, they're not going to give up on running the ball. So we'll see about that. Achane is on my bench too, Jamie. Yeah, he is spending a lot more time on IR than my starting lineup. So would you trade? This was a hot trade right now. It was the hottest thing on Reddit. Would you trade Raheem Mostert for Devon Achane? And I'm like, dude, where I'm sitting, I mean, I'm guaranteed to make playoffs, but at the same time, that's like around the corner. So I can't just think that Achane is going to fucking magically be healthy, dude. So that is scary. I don't know. I think at this point, I would probably rather have Mostert, which is insane because 2 weeks ago, I would have traded Mostert and my life just for a Devon Achane. It sucks trading my life away because I would have never saw my team succeed. But, you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But yeah, Jason keeps on calling him as Elijah Mitchell. So Elijah Mitchell, every time he played was electric, but then he would never be on the field to play. So yeah, Devon Achane for Mostert. That's very interesting. I have held on to Mostert. I've tried to trade his ass everywhere. Guess what, dude? He's gonna be running back 2 in the league after this week as well. It's insane. I think I drafted him like in the 10th round or some shit like that. Because I was like, hey, dude, you can't get starting running backs in the 10th round. You might as well get Mostert. This is wide receivers for the Chargers. Quentin Johnston, you saw him make that big drop, but if he would have caught that ball and scored a touchdown, we'd be talking about Quentin Johnston a lot. I am a Keenan Allen owner. If I was not, I would be picking up Jalen Guyton or Quentin Johnson. I need to write that shit down for my waiver wire. Yeah, and then Gerald Everett's expected to play. Marquise Brown, heel, is hopeful on playing, dude. So Marquise Brown, Jason traded for him. He's supposed to be killing it with Kyler Murray back. Well, guess what, dude? He has not. He's been getting killed since Kyler Murray back. I think he has a 12% target share or some shit like that. Not good. That is not what is supposed to be happening. He's supposed to be getting like a 30% target share with Kyler Murray in this offense. They have an amazing playoff schedule. It might still maybe trying to trade for Marquise Brown. I can't remember if the trade deadline is over or not. If I could still get Marquise Brown, I would for a discount, but I would not be giving up a lot for him. Jason, Marquise Brown, man, hopefully trying to play this week. Look for Trey McBride to get 100 targets. Start Olave or Puka. I would start Puka with a hobbled. It is a great matchup for Matthew Stafford, and with a hobbled Cooper Kupp, I do love Puka. But let me check my rankings real fast just to make sure. Olave or Puka. I have Olave as a wide receiver 2. I have Puka as a borderline wide receiver 1. So I still have Puka like 3 or 4 more slots higher than Chris Olave. If Jameis Winston was playing, I'd be like, oh, dude, I need to check and see. Have I heard anything about Derek Carr? No, somebody picked up Derek Carr to play in my league, so I'm assuming Derek Carr is playing. If Jameis Winston was playing, Olave would be my number 1 overall wide receiver play this week. And you think I'm kidding? I'm probably not. Bet. I'm starting Taylor and Gibbs for the season. Yeah, dude. I mean, Jonathan Taylor with Shane Steichen getting this many opportunities, he is start worthy because there's like 3 running backs getting his usage. You got to start him. Maybe Saquon's getting his usage, but it doesn't matter because that fucking team sucks so bad. But dude, people running backs with this amount of usage, you have to start. Like I said, dude, in like the top 10 or the first round draft or whatever preview for next year, it is going to be reverting. The whole offseason topic is going to be reverting back to how important running backs are. Blah, 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 blah. So start Taylor, and Gibbs is getting like 8 targets a game even. Their wide receivers are whatever still. It's Amon-Ra and Gibbs. So you cannot game script Gibbs out of a game. And hey, dude, you can't really game script David Montgomery out of a game anyways. They still run the ball, dude, even when they were down like 20 points last week. So yeah, dude. But yeah, I would bet on Puka over Olave. Hall and Achane will ride the bench most of the season. It sucks, man, because Hall I just saw this shit, dude. It was like Salah's like, we need Hall to really get the tough yardage. He's really trying to hit the home run every single play. It's like, oh my god, dude. Yeah, do you see your team? Do you think you need the tough yardage right now? You need a fucking home run because like he'll get you the tough yards and then like it's just not good, man. I don't understand that whole shit going on there. All of the Jets' success have came from explosive runs from Breece Hall. So I think Saul is just trying to I don't know, dude. I'm sure he's going crazy. I don't know what's going on there. All right. Any more questions, dude? I got 5 minutes and then I'm out of here. Hopefully I did not catch a cold because I'm fucking freezing, man. Fucking freezing, dog. TJ Hawkinson, ribs, was a full participant in practice. Look for him to get 10 plus targets a game until Jefferson comes back. I was able to watch my Vikings last I think it was Thanksgiving. I can't remember when it was. But dude, the way they covered Hawkinson was insane. They were like, we're not letting Hawkinson catch a fucking ball, dude. When you're in your garage, you can spit on the ground. It's amazing. Mark Andrews placed on IR, whatever, dude. I mean, I heard there was like maybe a chance he'd come back for the playoffs. So maybe that's why they put him on IR and didn't say anything. Deontay Foreman, you need to pick him up, dude. Was limited in practice for the second straight day and is doubtful. He's not. So he went out. He was getting the carries before Khalil Herbert. He's still going to be the goal line running back. If people dropped him in my 12-man league, I picked him up. I'm holding on to him, dude, because in the playoffs, he could be valuable. So if Deontay Foreman's out there, man, you should probably go get him. I should be typing this shit out, man. Like Deontay Foreman. Deonta Foreman. I don't even know if he's 50% owned or not. because those are the only people that make the list. All right, guys, I'm wrapping it up. I'm freezing. People are starting to fall off of here. There's 3 people left. Hey, man, I appreciate you, Jacob. Oh, you guys do rest of the rankings video. Oh, did we do this? No, but we did. We did not do the rankings for the rest of the season. That would be interesting. But we did in our trade deadline special, Jamie. I don't know if you watched that. We just went over like, you know, the best players. I think we went over a lot of the players with the best playoff schedules because that's what we're really focused on right now. And hell, dude, if you're just looking at playoff schedules right now, that's pretty much the season anyways. How many weeks are there? There's like 3 more weeks and then the playoffs. Maybe 4 more weeks or 3 more weeks and then the playoffs. So if you want to try to get an idea about that, and then there is on that, but we could maybe next week I'll start putting together like a rest of season rankings type of stuff, weighted. Or if you want to go to just Google like weighted schedule rankings or like NFL fantasy football weighted schedule, and that will put in that'll like kind of show who has like the best remaining schedules ranked type of stuff like that. And then you can like kind of work with our rankings and like, make your own decision or whatever like that. But yeah, dude, like the way it's going right now, that's like we spend all of our free time goes towards like making these episodes. And like, man, if we ever got paid enough to like take a day off of work every once in a while, we could, it would make a big difference as far as the amount of shows we put out. I mean, that'd be 4 more a month, specialty shows like rest of season rankings and stuff like that. All right. Jamie, thanks so much, man. Good seeing you again. Jacob, thank you. Hey, appreciate you, dude. TS, we got Roman in the house. We got Joe. We got Connor. Jason, S a D, S a fat D, Jason. I should be on Apex tonight because Ray is working later. So my wife working night shift. That means I get to play some video games. There we go. All right, guys. Good luck out there. I'll catch you on the flip side.